County elementary school janitor is behind bars this evening, accused of inappropriately touching a student.
And deputies say the incident happened while the student was in the cafeteria for lunch. TV20's Taylor Simpson joins us live from Ocala Springs Elementary. And Taylor, what are people saying?
I spoke to parents who waited in the long car line here at the school, and they say they were shocked but happy he was arrested. 52-year-old Luis Vallayanes worked as a janitor here at Ocala Springs Elementary School. Marion County Sheriff's deputies say he was arrested after inappropriately touching a student here at the school. Vallayanes started the job on February 1st, but has since been fired. A police report shows he tickled the male student, pulled him off a bench, and inappropriately touched him while he was eating lunch in the cafeteria. Many parents I spoke to had questions about his background check.
They always go through FDLE background checks and comparisons with national databases to make sure that we shouldn't be hiring him. In this case, this person cleared all of those hurdles.
Deputies say surveillance video shows the incident happened over the past 2 days, and Vallayanes is in jail on a $10,000 bond. And tonight at 10 and 11, you'll hear from a parent who says issues like this is bigger than just one person. Reporting live in Ocala, Taylor Simpson, TV 20 News.